Hello, my crafty friends. It's Ellie from Periwinkle Matilda. I'm back with the part 2 of the making a soft cover journal notebook in a box. And again, this is my part 2 of my design team project for this month for Rachandbella Crafts. And the kit that I'm using is called Snowdrops and Blossom, a spring kit. And I will have the link to the kit in the description box below if you'd like to check it out in Etsy. So the part 1, we made the box. I did go ahead and I added a little ribbon, and I put paper all along the inside. So now we're going to work on the journal. Actually, before we work on the journal, we're going to finish the front cover of the box. And I thought that I would add this triple tag from the kit and this pocket from the kit to the front. So let's see what we need to do. We need to ink it up. I hope everyone's doing well today. Just enjoying another day of crafting in my craft studio. Loving it. I'm going to ink up both sides, and then I'm going to do a little stencil. So I understand the East Coast is getting some bad weather today. I hope everyone stays safe and warm. Here it's a heavy snow and people are losing power, and I pray that that's not happening to you or your loved ones. So I'm just using this cake stencil. I like the cake stencils because they're nice and long. Okay, just adds a nice finishing touch. Either that or you can leave it blank, plain, or you can cover it with coffee stain paper or any kind of paper that you like. And I'm going to ink up the pocket. Now I like the texture on pockets. The texture of sewing on pockets. So I'm just going to do a quick straight stitch with my sewing machine that's to the right of me here. So So I'll be right back. You'll hear the noise of my sewing machine, but it'll be quick. Done. I just put my sewing machine on a little 3-tier metal trolley, one of those crafting carts, and I made a little topper for the cart, for the top tray and or top shelf. And it sits over top, and then my sewing machine can sit on it. Okay, so I'm going to put that there like that. Just frees up space so that I can have more space on my craft table, which I need. Definitely need more space. Oop, I just got glue on there. Okay. That'll just slide in like that. Cute. All right. So now let's work on the notebook that sits inside. I am going to list this for sale in my Etsy. So when I'm done with the video, I will take pictures and post it in there, and I'll include a link to the posting in the description box below in case you want to check that out. So I'm just looking to see, I've decided on these 2 colors. I haven't decided on what I'm going to put on the front yet, but that'll come next. And I just want to get my other colors here because I couldn't decide what color I wanted to do. And now I'm kind of thinking blue. Yeah, I think that looks good. So we'll do that. Okay. So now I need to decide on the size. And I'm going to turn my box over just so I can look at the size here. And I think I can always cut it down a little bit, but I think that's good. And then this is how I measure, guys. This is how I measure. Just going to put the box aside for a moment. And see if it fits in. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good size. So I like the pinking sheer edging, so I'm going to try to do that. It's going to make it a little bit smaller, but that's okay. Should have started off with it a little bit bigger, but I'm really not cutting that much off. I'm just eyeballing it and hoping that I'm cutting it straight. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So now I need another piece. This is going to sit on the outside, and this is going to be on the top. Or this is going to be on the inside, and this is going to be on the outside. See all the pretty little pieces? Okay. Okay, I like that. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. Let's just double check again. We don't want to go through putting the papers in and then finding that it's too wide, but that's perfect. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of, let's see what side I want to use. This would be the front. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of Fabri-Tac. Just to tack it down a little bit. Okay. We're going to let that sit for a moment while it sets, and then I'm going to sew all the way around, and then I'm going to also sew down the middle, and then to the right and the left of the middle, just about 1/4 of an inch away. So in the meantime, let's look at the papers. So these are the pages from the kit. I believe there's 10. So I printed the collage page. Very pretty pages. I didn't print anything on the inside. I'm just going to stencil. Did I print this one twice? I must have printed this one twice. Very pretty papers. Okay. So before we tear up the pages, I'm just going to sew around and down the middle, and I'll be right back. I'm not going to put this on pause so you'll hear the noise of my sewing machine. I'm just to the right again. This will be fast. Very quick and easy. Okay, so I sewed all around. Now I'm just going to do 3 stitches down the middle, 3 lines. Alrighty. Okay. So I sewed all the way around. I did 3. I just find that if you do 3 for the center with felt, it just, because it's so thick, it helps it to bend easier. I like the look of it. Now's the time to add a pocket if you want to do that. I think we should do that because we have 2 little tags. How perfect is that from the kit? So let's just do some little pockets. Yeah. Okay. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to sew that real quick. One pocket done. Nice and quick. It's a little wonky, but that's okay. It's a junk journal. It'll still look cute. The front doesn't have to match the back because you won't be able to see the 2 together anyway. And if you didn't want to see the sewing marks in the front, you could sew the pockets on first onto this before you sew the front on, but I'm okay with it. All right. Have these cute little tags in there. Sweet. Okay, so now for the pages. I love these birds. I'm going to, I think I'm going to do a tear edge. I'm going to tear off the white edge. I like tear edges. And I'm going to do one as a template, and then I'll use it to tear down all the others. So I want my pages. Yeah, I want my pages to be about this wide. And actually, out of each page, you could have some shorter ones if you wanted. But that's okay. I'm just going to leave this, put it aside to use as like a collage. And then I think I'll make my page this long. So that's going to be my page size. And now we will tear down the others. Put this one aside, take my next one. I'm gonna sneeze, guys. One moment. Excuse me. Woo. All right. Okay, now I'm going to be sniffling, and I do apologize. I want to keep this girl. So, flower fairy. I'm going to try not to breathe. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to try not to breathe so I don't sniffle. So sorry, guys. Can't help it. Okay. So we kept her. That's good. That's better. Sorry, guys. Alright, I like this. As you know, I like periwinkles. So, I want to keep this side. I'm going to use this part. Right. Okay, two more. Let's just do these two together. To make it fast, faster that is. Let's see. All right. All right, so let's put these pages together. I think I'll put this one in the inside, since it's my fave. Okay, how many pages do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. I like to have 10 in my journals. 10 per signature. Okay. Let's see how that fits. Probably could be a little slimmer. Let's see if we can. This always happens to me. I always need to make it a little bit slimmer. That's why I'm calling this journal a notebook, because it's like a traveler's notebook, but in a box, because it's long and not very wide. Such a cute little size. I like the way it feels in my hands when I'm journaling, and especially with a soft cover like this. It's going to be a pleasure to write in. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to quickly stencil the inside. I do want to make sure my pages are right side up. Not that it will make much of a difference with the stencil, but it's what I like to do. Okay. So now I guess I should make sure that it's the right size. I know it will be. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. We check that. I'm wondering if I want to use blue for the inside. I think I might. Let's try one and see. This blue tends to be a bit bright. Actually, I think I'm going to do brown because my brush already has brown on it and I don't feel like trying to clean it. So I'm just going to do it real quick. Just to put a little bit of interest on the page, and you can still journal over it. 2 more, I think. Last one. All right. Okay. Now let's situate the pages how we want them. I want this on the outside. I want this on the inside. Like that. Okay. Now I want to get my needle and my pokey tool. We'll decide on what color string. I think I have blue, but it's in the other room. So, gray. We'll do gray. I'm just going to choose 3 lengths of the book. Thread my needle. Right? I get my needle ready. I'm going to poke it through. I'm going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. So I'm going to poke through the middle. You want to put your needle in right away because the fabric tends to disappear. Now I'm going to put my second hole about 1 inch from the top. And about 1 inch from the bottom. going to go in through the middle. Make sure I didn't split the thread and go on either side. Make sure it's okay. I didn't go in evenly there, so I'm going to do that again. I didn't realize that. That's better. Okay. So let's thread it again. This needle is not the easiest, and my needle threader is in the other room. Sorry, guys. Phew, okay. Better. Okay, what happened here? Okay, that was weird. It looks right on the outside. Okay. I'm just going to no, that's not going to work. Okay, guys. We're going to have to do it all over again. All right. This is what happens sometimes, especially when you're on camera. I really need my threader. Okay. All right, that went through. Let's see if we can line this up again. All right. That looks good. Tie a double knot. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to ink up these tacks. I'll put a little stencil on the back. Okay. So that'll sit in there. That'll sit in there. And there's some fussy cuts from the kit. And also, find the other. There are these little tickets and stamps in the kit. So I think a little stamp would look cute. Put that there with some Fabri-Tac. Actually, I think I'm going to put that on the back side. And then I'm going to put this brown butterfly one front. Okay, looks good. And now we need to decorate the front. So let's see what we have here. These are all images from the kit, ephemera. And we can just audition. She's sweet. I kind of like this. I wish I had some embossed paper to put underneath it. I don't feel like getting my embosser out. But I think I have to, so hold on. And of course this is going to make a lot of noise. Sometimes you just got to do it. All right. Let me get my embossing folder. And my plates. Use this piece of cardstock. This is going to shake the camera, so I do apologize. Just have to keep putting layers on. It's too thick. That's the only thing about this is trying to figure out the thickness. This should be good though. When it makes that little click noise, you know it's done its thing. Okay. Okay, I hope that didn't shake the camera too much. There we go. We got what we wanted. All right. Just going to tear this edge. I'm going to tear this edge. Covers most of it up anyway, but Okay, so I think I'll do it like that. I'm going to ink this up. I'm not going to ink up the embossing. I'll leave it clean white. Okay, and now I'm going to sew around this image. So I will do that now. And I'm going to do that with a straight stitch. I just like the look of that. I think it adds a little bit of texture. And I'm just going to glue it down. All right. Now I want to put, I don't know what that is there. I might put a little trim. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. A little trim on the bottom. And maybe we can put one there. One there. And I feel like it needs a little sentiment. And the only sentiments that I have which I don't know what I did with them, is the hope and joy sentiments. Let me see. Thought I put it to the side here. Yes, I did. Okay, good. I'm just reading them. Let's put hope. See if I ink it up what it looks like. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Just because this color is so similar to this and I want it to pop a little bit. All right, So there we have it, our little journal. Oh, I think it turned out adorable. We have our triple pocket. And our little journal goes inside. And I think too, I'm going to put a charm in the middle. And I have this little charm that says hope, so that will go perfectly with it, I think. And I just got this string of live, courage, strength, hope, love. I got it from Michael's. Cute. So there we have it. Cute little hope journal. So this is the part 2, and my design team project is finished. I love the way it turned out. Just ties up like this. And I will list it in Etsy, so if you're interested in checking it out, go to Etsy once I have the link up. And I'll have the links to the kits. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, be well, and all that good stuff. And until the next video, bye-bye, friends.